Andy Pilley, Chairman of Fleetwood Town. Exciting prospect here at Highbury, the third round of the FA Cup against Blackpool, and the ticket arrangements are sorted.
Yes, we've gone to press. We thought long and hard about how to distribute the tickets. It's a real challenge in as much as demand is going to far outweigh the availability of tickets both at Blackpool and at Fleetwood. So we've had to put into place a strategy that will reward the people that come regularly and the people that are going to watch us for the remainder of the season. We put together a plan whereby season ticket holders get priority initially. It then goes to half season ticket holders. After that, if somebody is going to come to the next 4 games, they will be the next people in the queue. After that, 3 games for the remainder of the season. After that, 2 games for the remainder of the season. And
of course all that is being managed by the ticketed system which was introduced during the summer in the membership scheme.
It is, yeah. It's an extremely good job. We got the membership scheme up and running this season, and also the ticketing solution that we have. If we hadn't, it's absolutely certain that the game would not be being played at Highbury on January the 7th. The game would have had to been switched to an alternative venue. It would have been unmanageable, and I'm glad we had the foresight to do so.
And of course the police taking great interest in this local derby from a public safety point of view, and Blackpool being allocated 800 tickets in the Percy Ronson stand. That's
correct, yeah. Again, Blackpool have got the same problem as ourselves, that there's going to be far more people who want to purchase tickets than are available. I believe they're doing some sort of balloting system, but our strategy is somewhat different in as much as we don't have season ticket holders for the entire capacity of Highbury. Therefore, we have this system to reward people that will be attending future games. And the other thing that we've also got to bear in mind is we have to ensure that we're not going to get Blackpool supporters going into the Fleetwood areas of the ground, or if we do have Blackpool supporters in there, they'll be down to a bare minimum, because they will have to have a membership card. They'll have to have been to Fleetwood games this season to get a ticket for the game, and from a health and safety point of view that's very important also.
The ticket information went out on Thursday, and the club was very quick to react that evening to some concerns from supporters, reducing those tickets down to 2 and 1 for eligibility.
Correct, yeah. I think there was there was concern from some supporters. I've got to say, very few emails we've had, but we have virtually an impossible task. We cannot keep everybody happy because, as I've mentioned already, the demand is such. We've just had to prioritise it, and we can only prioritise it by rewarding the people that A, come regularly, and B, are going to be visiting regularly for the remainder of the season. That's what we've had to do, and it's a loyalty rewarding scheme, and it's also a scheme that will hopefully ensure health and safety. Well, it will definitely ensure that segregation is just as it should be.
And finally, what's the message to those supporters out there, those Fleetwood Town supporters who are concerned about getting a ticket?
Well, the message is get down as early as you can. If you commit to buying the games, which hopefully you'll be attending anyway, we can pretty much guarantee you a ticket. We are determined to do everything we can to try and get promoted to the Football League, and we really need people to turn up, not just against Blackpool, but we need people to turn up against Braintree, Tamworth, and whoever else, the Gate Barrow, whatever other games there are. The Cod Army are incredibly important to the club, and they are our 12th man, so hopefully they'll be with us not just for the glory game. We want people to be with us for the games that can be influential as to whether we win this league or not.
And lastly, an important message is that the club shop and the ticket office remain open as normal for league games and for club shop, Christmas gifts, that sort of thing.
Yeah, correct, absolutely. It's the tills are ringing in there. I think the general feel-good factor at the club would have ensured that anyway, but this FA Cup tie means more than ever. There's a large queue outside the ground this morning. We thought we're not having our supporters outside in a blizzard, so we've allowed them to queue up the stairs and through the kind of corridors of Highbury, so at least they're nice and warm. And we'll do everything we can to continue being a considerate club.
Andy Pilley, thank you very much.
A pleasure.